The moment Amara saw the name Jane under the voice note, her heart stopped. Not slowed. Not skipped. Stopped. Her phone slipped from her fingers and landed softly on the bed, but the sound felt loud in her head. 3 minutes. 3 long minutes of words that were never meant to reach Jane. Words meant for her cousin. Words meant to disappear into sympathy and silence. She snatched the phone back up, her palms wet. Maybe it hadn't sent. Maybe the network failed. Maybe. 2 blue ticks. Amara's chest tightened. Around her, the university campus carried on like nothing had happened. Voices outside. Laughter. Someone playing music too loud. The world was cruel like that. She remembered every ugly word in that voice note. How she complained about always standing in Jane's shadow. How Jane was always the smart one, the pretty one, the favorite. How tired she was of smiling when jealousy sat heavy in her chest. She had said she loved Jane, but she hated how small she felt beside her. She had said, "Sometimes I don't even know why I'm still her friend." The door opened. Jane walked in, her braids pulled back, her face glowing with excitement. "Amara, guess what?" Her phone buzzed. Jane paused. Looked down. Pressed play. Amara couldn't breathe as her own voice filled the room. Every second dragged. Every word stabbed. She watched Jane's shoulders stiffen. Watched her smile disappear. Watched the bond they built over years stretch thin. When the voice note ended, the room fell into a heavy silence. Jane slowly raised her head and looked straight at Amara. Her eyes were calm. Too calm. And all Amara could think was, had she just lost her sister forever? Jane did not shout. That was what made it worse. She placed her phone gently on her desk and sat down on her bed across from Amara. The same bed where they had stayed up all night eating noodles and talking about boys, dreams and life after graduation. "So," Jane said quietly, "that's how you feel." Amara's mouth opened but no words came out. Her throat felt dry. "Jane, I didn't mean." "You didn't mean to send it," Jane cut in. Her voice was steady. "But you meant every word." Silence filled the room again. Amara's eyes burned. "I was just angry. I was frustrated. I didn't think." "You think I don't see you?" Jane asked, her voice cracking for the first time. "You think I don't notice how you carry me when I'm tired? How you defend me when people talk? You think I don't need you?" That hurt more than shouting would have. Jane stood up slowly. "All this time I thought we were sisters. I didn't know I was competing with you." "I'm not competing," Amara cried. Jane shook her head. "You said you don't know why you're still my friend." The words hung between them like smoke. Jane picked up her keys. "I need air," she said. And just like that she walked out. The door closed softly. But it sounded like something breaking. Jane did not come back that night. Amar called. No answer. He texted. The room felt strange without her. Too quiet. Too big. Amara lay on her bed staring at the ceiling, replaying everything. Their first day on campus. How they met in the registration line and laughed about their matching braids. How people used to call them twins. How they promised never to let anything come between them. And now it was her own voice that did it. The next morning, whispers followed Amara to class. She saw Jane sitting with other girls. Girls from their department. Girls who used to wave at her because she was always beside Jane. Jane did not look at her. That hurt more than anger. After lectures, Amara gathered courage and walked up to her. "Jane, please. Can we talk?" Jane stood up slowly. Her eyes looked tired. "Talk about what, Amara?" "About how I make you feel small." "I was wrong," Amara whispered. "I was insecure. I should have told you." Jane studied her face like she was searching for something. "I never knew you were drowning," Jane said softly. "You always acted fine. I didn't want to look weak." Jane gave a sad smile. "So you chose to resent me instead." Before Amara could answer, Jane's phone rang. She looked at the screen and hesitated. Then she stepped away to answer it. Amara stood there watching. And the way Jane laughed softly into that phone made Amara's stomach twist. Was someone else already taking her place? Days turned into a week. They still shared a room, but it no longer felt like home. Jane moved her things to her side. Short replies. No late-night talks. No shared jokes. Just space. One evening, rain poured heavily outside. The power went out. The room fell into darkness. Amara heard Jane sniff quietly. Without thinking, she walked over. Are you crying? Jane didn't answer at first. Then she whispered, do you know what hurt the most? Amara's chest tightened. What? That you thought I didn't need you. Her voice broke. I was always scared you would outgrow me. You're stronger than you think. I shine because you push me. Amara felt tears fall down her own face. I was jealous, she admitted. I let it grow instead of talking to you. They stood there in the dark, the rain loud on the roof. Slowly, Jane reached for her hand. Sisters fight, Jane said quietly. But they don't give up. Amara squeezed her hand back. I don't want to lose you. Jane took a deep breath. Then promise me, she said, her voice steady now. Next time you feel small, you talk to me, not about me. Amara nodded, tears mixing with a shaky laugh. Outside, the rain began to slow. And in that small, dark room on a noisy university campus, two girls who almost let pride destroy them chose to fight for each other instead.